CSP experience for me was
enlightening,
very creative and innovative.
It was a rejuvenating experience.
Teamwork,
uplifting,
refreshing,
team building, family, and that camaraderie. It's bringing me closer to my kids especially. So I felt like it brought me a lot closer with my teammates. We already had such a great dynamic, but I feel like CSP training just really fused us together even more. It also just inspired me and gave me a different outlook on what Boys and Girls Club Metro Atlanta is all about. On top of that, it put myself back in my shoes from when I was in elementary school, middle school to high school, and definitely helped me create programs surrounded by how I felt as a child and what I wanted to see as a child, and understanding that I can still empathize with these kids even though I'm a lot older now.
We got a chance to bond. We participated in a lot of team building exercises, and I got to know my staff on a different level. The best thing I can say about CSP is that it gave me a chance to really come out my shell and interact with my staff on a different level. Thank you, CSP. We really enjoyed it. God bless.
It made you open up. It made you be more creative. It made you be more understanding, more empathetic, and more willing to give the children everything they needed to be productive citizens.
It was amazing. I got to spend time with my team, making sure that the kids have fun with these programs, make sure that everybody's safe, first and foremost. And overall, I really enjoyed it.
So having the CSP people in here while we were actually in the training was really good to see like other people interacting with our kids and members, just to see like the things that we could do as for the kids, as youth development professionals. It was very informational though, and the CSP training was like uplifting, not like a boring sit-down type of situation. It got us active.
It was refreshing, and not just to hear like Rashana and Julian talk. They brought in other people within BGCMA in different levels to kind of hone in and give more details about specific programming techniques and tactics.
This was a rejuvenating experience for us overall as a staff, and for me being a fairly new staff member, the experience was really, I left inspired, I left on fire, ready to work.
A good brain break from the kids, to be 100% honest. Because sometimes you need that, being around as long as I have. The times you can get a brain break and get your energy revitalized.
I usually dread going to trainings, but I really enjoyed this one. It was fun and engaging. Even though I'm not in a program area, to be able to do little icebreakers with kids as they come in from school. And another one is fitting a lot of programs into 1 week.
It was a very creative and innovative training for me. I have only been with Boys and Girls Club for about 7 months, and I learned a lot within 1 week.
I got to work with my team better because we had a couple of new staff, so it was good that we got to build relationships and see what each other is thinking about.
Trying to make it a better experience for the kids and a better experience for the parents. Make sure they're comfortable seeing the kids here. Make sure the kids go home with a smile on their face every day.
I've never really had this kind of thing before, so it helped me get a stronger sense of teamwork, a stronger sense of myself as a part of the team, and a better connection with the team. So for me, it was really extraordinary.
I learned a lot about myself as a manager in terms of my personality and how it can be a strength, but sometimes it can hold me back. And so there are ways that I learned to adjust in terms of my management style and dealing with those around me. We did great team building activities. The leadership and the trainers themselves were awesome. We learned a lot from them and their experience within the organization.
My children's experience with the CSP was they loved it. They didn't have a bad thing to say about it. They enjoyed their whole week. They wanted to come and stay all day. They made them excited every different day. They had something different to do, and they was very excited about that whole week.
I'm a first-time parent here at the Matthews Boys and Girls Club. I just want to say a huge thank you to the CSP program. The kids have enjoyed the program this week. They were having fun. They were energetic. It was educational. All the programs seemed to capture their attention. They came home every day. How excited they were to be a part of the program. And I just want to say thank you guys for all of your determination and work that you've put into this. Thank you.
My son really enjoyed the activities that were provided here at the Boys and Girls Club during CSP week. I remember one day in particular they were making, I don't know if it was bread or pizza or something, but he really loves food, so that was a real plus for him. So just want to say hats off to the Boys and Girls Club for that program. It was really good and we enjoyed it.
I heard all good things about Fear Factor, the Iron Chef, the Monopoly, and they even participated in my line dance class that we do here every week. But their interaction with the kids was spot on. They were very motivational, and I think the kids are disappointed that today is their last day and they're not going to be here anymore. But we will look forward to them coming back again.
Well, hello there, Boys and Girls Club of Metro Atlanta family. Steve Horde here from Douglas County to share with you some thoughts of our recent CSP, our College and Strategic Programs week that we had here. So grateful to Julian and Rashana for their part on this side. I can't put into words. I can't share with Stephanie Hodge enough and your team what these guys meant to us for a week. I can't share with Missy and all the senior staff teams that what it means, that the investment. I certainly appreciate the investment. That how do you take your club staff away for a week and do this? But it was all hands on deck. It was all support. I'm very grateful personally. I'm super grateful for my Douglas County team. I'm super to have gone through this opportunity.
Felt like it brought my team closer together. There are a lot of people that we have here at Matthews. I knew them on a day-to-day basis, seeing them constantly, but there are so many things more I was exposed to that brought us all closer together. So I definitely appreciated that. I think it allowed us to peel back and get to know each other for who we really are, so we can really appreciate each other more, so we can learn how to take care of each other better in our workspace.
We were able to be trained with the entire staff, not just the full-time staff. Sometimes things can go down the line and not get received to the part-time staff, so we really enjoyed it and enjoyed the fact that we came together as one and as a team. And the information that was provided was great as well, the presenters as well as the trainers.
Shout out to you guys, CSP team, for doing an awesome job here at Douglas County for us. You guys did a great job. I can't stop continuing saying that you guys rock, man. First of all, thank Mr. Julian, Miss Rashana, all of you guys, McQuan, thank you.
First and foremost, CSP gives staff an opportunity to actually bond. It's one of the few times where they actually get together without pressing deadlines. Normally our staff meetings are an hour and a half at the longest, but actually have some days where they actually sit together and actually plan together does wonders for its teamwork.
Typically I go in and do my session as far as training with the different sites, but recently I got a chance to actually sit through the entire training for a whole week personally, and being on the other side was really beneficial to me. You know, there is some very tough conversations that do happen during the week, and at some point throughout the week every single staff shows some signs of vulnerability, and I think that when people can show that side of themselves, people understand them in a different way and they really respect them more than they may have before.
Okay, going into CSP, you know, I really wasn't excited about it. I just felt like, oh God, here's another training. This is something that they'll be giving us. We've heard it before. How can this help me? I've been in the organization 10 years. Been working in youth development for 12. How can they help me be a better exec? Really wasn't understanding, but did come into it with an open mind. After day one of going through the team building and everything, I realized
day one that this is a training that not only did I need, but my other directors as well as my part-time staff needed.
Inspiring. I really enjoyed each and every individual, from Lashana to Shauna K to you to Fevin and all of the different speakers that were presenters, Mary. I mean, each person was informative in a different way and in a not a boring way, a very interesting way.
So it allowed us to have an actual vision together. A lot of the times when we do trainings, we don't have the opportunity to have the long time or time allotted for workshops and to be able to work it out and to have someone to be a mutual party to give us some ideas and some suggestions and work out the kinks that we already have to actually make a bigger vision for Matthews. I believe that the CSP team is an awesome team. Rashania, Julian, Deidre, McQuan are just treasures to Matthews. Also, I want to give a shout out to the CSP team. They provided our members with an awesome experience for the week, and having him here even a day or two after our CSP training has been invaluable to our part-time staff of actually being able to see activities in action with a staff member or with a CSP staff member. I would not trade CSP for the world.